man. Oh, come on in. Hopefully you guys are hearing me loud and clear. I'm going to check the levels in a second. Source experience, man. On the news by Shanewz. You do have options, y'all. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Let's just get this out here. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm clear. I want to make sure that I'm clear. Right? I want to make sure that I'm clear. I want to make sure that I'm clear. All right? As you guys can hear me. All right? Once I know you can hear me. Daniel, how do I sound? Daniel, let me know, man. Happy Wednesday, Daniel. Happy Wednesday, good brother. How is the audio sounding? Let me know. Can you hear me? Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check. So the big news. The big news is that Terrence Crawford has been stripped of his WBC. Yes, they stripped him of the WBC. The funny thing is, right? I'm gonna tell you, Terrence Crawford has since come out, put out a video. We'll get to that in a second. Right? I'm gonna rush through this, but I'm gonna try to take my time. I have a concert to go to, so I'm gonna try to take my time, but I'm really gonna be rushing through this. But it is what it is, right? If you see my Twitter, what I put out on Twitter, right? A lot of these guys is gonna spin it. They're already seeing one content creator spinning it. He's an agent, right? The agents are gonna spin it, right? But I said something very interesting, and I'm going to get to what I said, right? Um, I refer to this as, you know, basically a shakedown. This was a shakedown. If you know, you know, right? See, a lot of you guys sit online. The funny thing is when the people who are supposed to be um close to the situation, they're not in the loop. You know what I'm saying? When the people that's close to the situation, they're not in the loop. But this is what I put out right here. I just tweeted this. I X'd this. Got 20 views already. All right. I'm not a big head, Twitter head like that, right? But I said that he refused the shakedown. And the reason why I said he refused the shakedown is this right here. Because and then I'm gonna play Bud Crawford's what's the name? But I watched the content creator who will sell his soul, that they probably already got. They control his channel, and he already put a weak narrative out, right? And I'm just gonna debunk this because I hate sucker shit, right? And this was some sucker shit, right? This is some sucker jealous, girly, narrative pushing sucker shit right here, right? And shout out to the people that was in the comments that are not dumb and awoke, because they caught this shit a mile away. But listen to this right here.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you might not like what I'm about to say, but damn it, I gotta say it. Don't be emotional, folks. I gotta keep it real. As you all heard, Terrence Crawford got stripped off his WBC super middleweight strap because he couldn't pay the $300K.
All right, let's stop it. See? Yeah, look, he said he couldn't pay, right? This is, and people's gonna listen to this because they listen to this guy, right? He couldn't pay or he refused to pay. See, there's a difference. That's why I said what I said in my tweet, the shakedown. But Crawford damn near made $50 million. 300,000 off of 50 million is nothing. No, he refused. He refused to pay the shakedown. He refused to pay the shakedown, right? Because he refused to pay the shakedown. Right? He refused. He refused. This dude said he could not pay. Come on, see? That's the narrative. And already I watched mad dumb people are on dumb time. No. And shout out to him for that content because he's exposing. See, Canelo Alvarez was always paying. That's why the WBC allowed him to do all the things that he did. See, boxing is a dirty game. But when you listen to dirty individuals, and I'm not saying that brother's dirty, but I'm just saying dirty individuals, right? That dilute you and don't give it to you like I do over here, raw. And remember, I told you the gangsters run boxing. Mauricio Suleiman's a gangster. This was a simple shakedown. They was trying to shake Bud Crawford down. I'm gonna play Bud Crawford's video that he put out. He paid all the other sanctioning belt holders, WBO, IBF, WBA, right? But yet the WBC wanted more. They wanted more. Mauricio Suleiman wanted more. He's a big gangster. He needed more. Right? But see, these guys ain't gonna speak on this, but maybe they will now because the source is kicking at ism. These niggas was on here on some goofball shit. Boxing content creators are goofballs, man. You niggas fall victim to this shit, man. Now y'all probably get on y'all source and be like, oh, the shakedown. Yeah, it was a shakedown, man. They trying to shake Bud Crawford down for 300 large. 300 large, man. How's the content sounding, man? 3 in the building, man. Hit the like button, man. Don't be in the bushes, man. If you're in the bushes, that's why I'm not even gonna stay on this topic too long, man. I'm not. I refuse to, right? You know, come out of the bushes, man. If you in the bushes, like be like Daniel. You see how Daniel came in here? He said, "Happy Wednesday, everybody." Universal greet, right? Come out the bushes, man. You don't gotta sit in the bushes and listen to my content and try to steal it. Shout out to my boy. We was vibing today at work. We got a lot of jobs done today, right? And we was talking, and I was saying to him, I was like, yo, influence is really influence. I was like, they get mad because I call people out on what they are. Jealous fans. You're a jealous fan. You're a fan. Anytime you try to copy somebody, right? And you know they get busy or they laid the foundation, you don't acknowledge it, but you try to copy it. Like we was killing shit today. I was like, yo, these niggas is jealous fans, man. They're jealous fans. I put out some fire content. A lot of my shit took off today too. Big views right on Instagram. I was seeing people look, they came out the bushes. A couple of people had to like you because they're exposed. Like you're in the field that I'm in, but you know you don't like none of my content. A lot of my content now, I got a new system. Um, the views and the likes is gonna be going up because I'm doing a lot of stuff that a lot of you have in the day. But I have the format now. Look, right? Let me show y'all. I got the format, everything, right? It's all smoke and mirrors, right? Look, it's all smoke and mirrors. Look at my format now, right? So I'm gonna play Bud Crawford's joint, but I just want to read my post real quick. Bud wasn't going for the shakedown, right? He was not going for the shakedown. They attempted to shake him down, but he did not go for it, right? So we're gonna refresh this so you can see this. Let me know that you guys can see this, right? Come out the bushes. Feel free to comment. So when we go over here, Exhibit A, um, this is Bud Crawford being stripped, right? I'm not gonna play the music, but look at the literature. The literature has changed, right? Terrence Bud Crawford has been stripped of the WBC super middleweight title, and the sanctioning body has moved to fill the vacancy by ordering a fight between interim champion Christian Mabili and unbeaten contender Hamza Zarad. This follows WBC claims that Crawford failed to pay required sanctioning fees for his last 2 bouts, prompting the board to declare the title vacant and advance plans for the division's next championship bout. What happened, the WBC announced that Crawford is no longer its champion 160 town hall due to non-payment of sanctioning fees tied to his September win over Saul Canelo Alvarez and prior bout in 2024, right? Categorizing the lapse as a breach of regulations, the decision was formalized during the WBC annual convention in Bangkok, where leadership said multiple notifications were sent. Before, I'm sorry, I was reading something else. Before stripping the belt, WC plans for the belt. The board voted to install a vacant title fight between interim champion Christian Billy and number two rated Hamza Zavar, elevating the interim pathway to a full championship opportunity. Official date was not included in the announcement, but but damn, everybody wants to call me now because look, I'm getting so professional, right? Um, but where's that but at? Right? But the directive sets the immediate roadmap for crowning a new WBC champion at 168. What it means for Crawford's undisputed run at super middleweight is paused with the loss of the WBC strap, even as talks of future marquee fights, including potential rematch scenarios at 168, continue to circulate. Separate from the WBC matter, Crawford title pictured in the other division has also shifted in recent months. See, basically, they were just trying to shake him down. This was the shakedown. And I'm going to play what Terrence Crawford said. But before I play that, also, this is the big move right here. Right? A big move right here. Yes, Conor Ben has confirmed as the WBC mandatory to challenge the winner of Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. The announcement details for the WBC Council made this ruling officially at their meetings, right? December 2nd through the 3rd in Bangkok, well, like we just talked about. But this is big because now, remember, a lot of people were hoping that Devin Haney could get Rolly and then he could get the winner of this. But obviously, the winner of this fight has got to face Conor Ben. Or they might have the same ordeal that Terrence just went through. Yes, man. How is the content looking, y'all? How's the content looking? But we're gonna get to the Terrence Crawford debacle because Terrence was not playing, right? Matter of fact, let's go to Terrence right now. I have that all ready to go, right? But before I play that, look at this table, y'all. We're not gonna play the music. This is Shanewz Boxing, man. Read what it says, man. Shanewz Boxing has turned a grind and vision into a real movement, using the sport to open doors and change narratives for fighters who might have been overlooked, from Long Island gyms to national platforms. The brand has already helped a 17-year-old land a life-changing opportunity tied to J Prince Boxing Top Rank and ESPN, proving the independent media and smart boxing promotion can still move the needle. More than just highlights and hot takes, Shanewz Boxing leans into mentorships, faith, and discipline, showing young fighters how to carry themselves like pros in and out of the ring, with content ranging from shadow boxing, training clips, to deep talks on leadership and decision making. Shanewz is building a lane where boxing, business, and community all meet. Yes, that's me. Long Island has always had fighters with heart. Now it has its own voice in the boxing media game. Shanewz Boxing is stamping the long, strong island energy on every on every reel, every short, every story, making sure local town and real boxing coaches get the shine they deserve. Motion is cool when they do it, but look, this is just a little rundown, man. Stamped and certified, man. So when you hear these guys speak on my brand, tell them bring out the best, man. You roaches are drowned in a bottle of Ray. Look at that. That's Shakur. That's Shushu. This was just this year alone. Some of the work. That's Shushu's dad, Big Bruce. I worked the event. That's his brother right there in the back with the dreads. That is Terrence Crawford. Ah, there's Buddy and the guys. All right. Welcome to the source. CW thumbnails. Thumbnails. It's cool when they do it, right? Avatars. Fighter team. Yes, fighter team press conference. John O'Brien's financial literacy. Some PAL. Thank you to Miss Kara for reposting. See, that's called sharing is caring. Reposting. A lot of you guys sit online and talk boxing all day, every day. Don't even do that. You know why? Because you are jealous fans. Look, Abdullah Mason, a 17-year-old, signed to J Prince Boxing, who is now a world champion at 21. That is Abdullah Mason and the Mason mob. There is 2 of the brothers. There's 5 total. 3 actually. 2 are missing from this picture. That is Abdullah Mason. Content. How's the content looking, y'all? He's a world champion now. CW thumbnails once again. All right. I got about another 10 to 15 minutes, right? So I'm going to close out. But before I close out, let's listen to Bud Crawford a little bit. Because like I said, you guys are in the bushes. I only had one comment. A lot of y'all was in and out throughout the live stream. I could see the numbers. But you don't comment. You just sit in the bushes, which is weirdo activity. But we're not going to get into that. But let's listen to Bud Crawford go off on what happened. Yeah, there goes another one of the brothers right here. The Mason mob. I know they are proud of Abdullah, world champion at 21 years old. Here it is stripped. Here it is right there. And here goes Terrence, the Black Moses. Let's hear what Terrence had to say, y'all. This video is viral. Now hold on, let me stop it. Terrence, man, I gotta do you how they do me, man. Man, you need to shave, man. Yo, Bud, you need to shave, man. Look at your beard, man. Yo, look at your beard. Yo, man, you need to shave, man.
Man.
Oh, you need to shave. Yo, look at your beard.
Listen. I got something to say. I got a lot to say. What's up, though, everyone? I'm going to say that first and foremost. I'm going to just say what's up.
Man, hold on. You got to shave, man. That's how they do me. Yo, man. Yo, look at your beard. Yo, man, cut that. Now you got to shave.
But I got to dive right into it. You know, I see Mauricio, you know, got a lot to say about me not paying him $300,000 plus another $100K something for sanction fees,
down,
right?
They was trying to shake
He ain't gonna
down.
tell me. I ain't even apologize. Like, who the fuck you think I am? Well, you better slap your fucking self. Ain't paying your ass shit. Fuck you talking about pay you $300,000. What makes you so motherfucking better than any other sanction bodies? Huh? Answer that question.
The Shakedown.
What makes you better than the WBO, the IBF, or the WBA? Everybody accepted what I was giving them. But you, the WBC, think that you better than everybody, don't you? So since you
see, so right there, I gotta stop it. Right, that kills the narrative that I played earlier. Remember the dude put the bullshit narrative out there? Shadow Company, what's going on? Salute, good brother. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. So he said that Bud couldn't afford to pay. Terrence clearly stated that he paid everybody else. So you got to pay attention to these agents and the bullshit that they put in the game. See, he refused to pay the Shakedown. They trying to shake him down. The WBC, man. They trying to shake him down.
The WBC and you got the fucking green belt, which don't mean fucking shit. fucking real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You want me to pay you more than the other sanctioned bodies because you feel like you better than them. How in the world all the sanctioned bodies agreed to the same amount, but you
That's let's stop it again. See, that agent put out some false information. He didn't want to pay. He couldn't afford to pay. Why did he pay all the other belts? He paid them. But the WBC is trying to shake him down. Gangster. Original Suleiman is a Mexican gangster. He's trying to shake him down. Right? He's shaking him down for his belt, the green belt.
Motherfucking asshole up there and say that I need to apologize to you. The fuck? You can take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway. The fuck am I paying you every time I step foot in the fucking ring?
But look, Bud was muted. Man, get a shave. Get a shave. Your mic is off. That's what they be telling me, y'all, right? Shadow, when I be going live in the car like that, they be like, yo, get a shave. Look at your beard. I wonder if they were saying that on Bud's live. I wasn't in the live, man. Did they tell him to get a shave? Yo, shave that, man. Get a beard cut. Cut your beard. That's what these weirdos do, man. That's what these weirdos
do. Fucking wear down as the years pass. That don't even make sense. I'm the motherfucker that's putting my life on the line, not you. You ain't stepping your motherfucking ass in that ring. You or nobody else. You or nobody else. So why should I have to pay to carry your belt? You should be paying me. If you want to be truthful, you should be paying me. I don't see it. It irks my nerves how this dude gets on a plane, gets a hotel suite. Him and his buddies, they go out to dinner, 5-star meals, all that, you know, and
Shakedown.
Guess who got to pay for it?
The fighters.
Us fighters.
The fighters. Shakedown.
We paying for y'all to come out here.
Shakedown.
Have the time of y'all life.
Shakedown.
Stay in the best hotels of y'all life.
Shakedown. Are you going to your sister's
It's all
concert?
done on our dime.
All right. Shakedown.
It's done on our dime. Do that sound right to y'all?
Shakedown.
It's crazy, ain't it? We the one out there.
Man. So I'm pretty sure you guys are going to vibe out to this, and other content creators are going to play the whole thing, you know. That's basically what it was, man. And Terrence Crawford wasn't going for the shakedown, man. Mauricio Suleiman in the WBC tried to extra tax him. But you already got content creators already spinning the bullshit, saying that he didn't want to pay, he couldn't afford to pay. No, he refused to pay the shakedown, man. Content, though, man. How was the content, man? Put out a lot of content today, man. Like I said, a couple of y'all was in the building. Not enough, you know, fellowship for me today, man. So I'm not going to stay on too long anyway. I got to go get my door. I was going to give you guys a little bit more time. But like I said, time is money. And if you look at my content, you know, I don't sit around like these guys, man. A lot of these niggas is sitting around. That's why they don't support none, because they don't do nothing. We actually do things. You know what I just asked my daughter? Are you coming to your sister's concert? You know, we got things to do. I won't even be in the gym tonight, unfortunately. But I still build champions. And definitely check out those posts. They are rocking and rolling. Shanewz Boxing, serious inquiries only, man. Media, marketing, management, consultant agent. You know, you do have options.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on you.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Shout out to Shanewz, the Sauce Experience. Have a good.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Helora. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.